My name is Grame O'Neill, and I'm the President and CEO of Bayhorse Silver. We're on the TSXV Venture Exchange under the symbol BHS. We have a very high-grade underground silver mine that we're developing in Oregon State, and right on the Idaho border and at the western end of the silver trend that heads up into Idaho. Well, that's been very progressive, actually. We picked up the property in January, formally entered in the agreement. The property has been held by one person since 1972. It's patented ground, so we can avoid most of the permitting issues that plague most people. We're permitted under Grame, which is the permitting authority in Oregon, to take off 5,000 cubic yards a year and disturb no more than 1 acre in any 1 year. And that permits us to take about 15,000 tons of ore out. So the Andy Wallace of Cordex Exploration was actually on the property and did a huge amount of work on it in 76. And he's still existent. He runs Cordex Exploration today. He's a renowned and high-profile geologist. He is in the Exploration and Mining Hall of Fame, and he really tried to get the property from the owner back then and do something with it. Well, the great part about that for us is that he had all the data, and we bought it off him. So that and our testing, it told us that we had something in hand. And in the early testing we did, we picked up a sample that graded 4,835 ounces a ton, 150 kilograms a ton of silver. So needless to say, that made our day. Well, to be successful, I think you have to think big globally, but act small locally. Rather than trying to prove up millions of ounces, can you go into production quickly? Can you get cash flow quickly so that you don't have to go to the markets in a low price environment? Fortunately, we're able to do this. We have only 21 million shares issued. 12 of us own over 50% of the stock, which is really, in today's environment, incredible that we've managed to hold the line there. So we're going to try and keep it a low float stock, but producing and getting cash flow for minimal cost. I think that's the route to go. Oh, I think it's fine. I think too many people, have to sell. And if you're in a position where you don't have to sell, then more power. Wait for higher prices. The $25 an ounce is what various pundits are saying is the break even for most mines. And most mines, they're talking about 4 or 5 ounces a ton. Now, average on the Bayhorse Silver mine was 34.5 ounces a ton historically. If these guys are having difficulty right now at 17 ounces a ton, but they're able to hold it back, I would say go ahead, good on them. It's easy to lose faith. Every one of us loses faith at times. But if you think clearly, and if you don't hold it as live or die, then you bring things into perspective. Silver's been going up and down for years. You buy it when it's cheap, you sell it when it's high. That's always been the way to make a dollar in this market, in any market. So buy while it's cheap, at $17, even if it's $15, it's a better buy. Hold it 2, 3, 4, 5 years, longer if necessary, knowing that sooner or later it will go back up, profits will come.